AC play. Bloomfield 5-7, but a good start in conference at 3-0. It'll be Brendan Crawford, the senior for the Devils, going up with number 25, Matt Lejunas. The ball is tipped up out of bounds, and it'll be Usciences' ball to get things started. Patty Casey will be running the point here for the Devils. He is their leading scorer, joined by Brendan Crawford, Tanner Kerr, Brandon Starr, and their Starr on the backdoor cut. Give him the layup. Good look there. 2-0 Devils, a good start to the game. Devils showing a little bit of pressure. Mike Fox also joining the starting lineup for the Devils today. Good drive down the lane, layup. Good for Keith Washington. Washington at 15.4 a game, the second leading scorer for the Bears. A lot of pressure on the ball. It's tipped, regained by Starr. Tries to hand off for Fox. Ball stolen. Deep three-pointer there. No good from Washington. Casey pushes ahead. Starr gets it. Tanner Kerr working hard in the low post for some deep position. They couldn't get him the ball. Starr with it up top. Hands off for Fox. A lot of contact. We'll get a foul on the floor. It'll be on number 21, Kavion Green. Would be nice for the Devils to attack him, get him his second foul here early. Green averaging 18.8 a game, third in the conference in scoring, also averaging 9.8 rebounds. Starr, three-pointer, no good. Kerr tries to tip free, brought in by Green. Washington drive and kick. Chapman with it in the post, kicks out for Washington. Chapman fakes a three, dribbles into a two, knocks it down. Rich Chapman knocks down the jumper. 4-2 lead early for Bloomfield. Starr with 3 seconds, breaks the half-court line. Devils will get in their offense. Good half-court pressure, or full-court pressure, I should say, from Bloomfield. Forces the Devils 10 seconds off the clock before they can even get into their offense. Kerr works inside. A lot of contact. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Good job by Tanner on the screen. He rolls to the basket. Foul goes to Lejunas, his first, the team's second, and they'll send Tanner Kerr to the line. Tanner putting together a nice season here for the Devils, averaging just a tick under 12 points a game, just about 8 rebounds a game. Gets the first foul shot to go. Tanner averaging 28 minutes a game for the Devils. He's really helped this team down low. He crashes the boards extremely hard. He works down hard in the low post. Kerr gets them both to go. 4-4 is our score. Good cut inside by Green. Can't get the layup to go. Thought he was fouled. Almost a turnover in the backcourt. Casey regains, pushes up the floor. Starr drives, shovels off his foot out of bounds. Starr got sped up just a little bit. Devils coming out in a little full court pressure, something you don't see too often. Starr will guard the ball. Be thrown ahead. Casey didn't do a really good job there on McKenneth. He was just playing too far off him and gave McKenneth just a full speed drive to the basket. A lot of momentum. We're going to get an offensive foul. Back-to-back turnovers on Starr. He'll pick up his first foul. A little up-tempo play here early. Just about 3 minutes in. And we'll see a quick sub. It'll be the red shirt freshman Jordan White into the game. White averaging just about 5 points a game off the bench. Bloomfield's averaging giving up. They're allowing 83.3 points a game to their opponents. So there's definitely going to be some opportunity for the Devils to get some looks today as that one goes. Early 8-4 lead for the Bears. Fox catches the ball there off the pressure. And it looks like the Devils will probably get some good looks in transition if they break Bloomfield's pressure. Bloomfield did not do a great job of getting back there. Devils just weren't able to take advantage of it. Kerr works through some contact there. Can't get it to go. We're off and running. Nice play by Casey. Got his hand in there. Drew the foul. Steps through McKenna. A lot of contact. Probably should have been a charge or block. Something. No call. Bloomfield looks to push the other way. We got a wide open man underneath. It's going to be Fox with the foul. And it'll be Lejunas going to the line. So like I noted before, Bloomfield allowing 83.3 a game to their opponents. They've given up 100 or more points 3 times this year. So Lejunas will go to the line to shoot 2. Bloomfield with an early 8-6 lead. First foul shot, no good. The foul did go to Fox, his first. Both teams have 2. Back out of the timeout, Devils trail by 2. Lejunas at the line for the second shot. He missed the first. He was fouled by Fox. Lejunas splits a pair, 3-point lead for the visiting Bears. White breaks the pressure, being guarded by Washington. Gets it to Crawford right off the left elbow. Crawford down the lane. Layup no good. Nice move by Crawford to get down the lane. Just couldn't finish. Washington, that's got to be an illegal screen, and it is. And that's Green's second. So Green, the leading scorer for Bloomfield, is going to have to take a quick seat as he picks up 2 fouls within the first 4 minutes. And that one was just too obvious to let go. He went with the dribble handoff to Washington, just kept running right through, I believe it was Jordan White, knocked him right out of bounds, right off the play. It's a call that had to be made. Isaiah Richardson comes into the game for the first time for Green. So see if the Devils can take advantage of that. White's 3, well off the mark, no good, it was long. So the leading scorer out of the game here early. My guess is going to be a healthy dose of Keith Washington for the Bears, the second leading scorer. He's already got some good shots up here early. Lejunas works inside. Got Crawford in the air, but couldn't finish inside. Kerr wants no parts of dribbling that ball up the floor. Hands off for White. That ball's thrown away by Crawford as he tries to get it inside for Kerr. A long possession there for the Devils, ending in a turnover. Devils haven't been able to smoothly get into anything here early on. Washington, full speed ahead. Lejunas somehow brought that one in. Chapman lets go of a 3. Knocked it down. 12-6 Bloomfield as Rich Chapman knocks down the triple. Casey, full speed ahead, comes to a jump stop, gets inside for Fox. Nice block by Lejunas. Crawford comes up with it. Ben Baston checks into the game for the first time. The sophomore forward from Sydney, Australia. Shot there, no good. Going to go the other way. McKenneth with it on White, and there's just no chance there as White rises up. Sends that thing over to the athletic trainers. Tariq McKenneth, the 5'10 guard, tried to go up, and Jordan White said, no way. Washington for 3. Around and out, no good. Got a wide open look, couldn't knock it down. Bloomfield applying all kinds of pressure here in the backcourt here early on Usciences. They have not been able to get Casey loose at all. He still doesn't have a shot today. Ball goes inside to Crawford. Swung around. Fox, 3-pointer. Oh, looked good off the hand. Left it a little short. Baston looks to have rolled his ankle. We're going to get a foul on the floor there. Baston hobbled as he comes up the floor after just checking into the game. Number 45, Sean Simon, checks in for the first time. Simon, a freshman guard for the Devils. Drew a couple starts early in the year. Seeing him come off the bench now here as Fox got the start today. Washington drives, layup no good. White throws ahead to Casey. Casey finds Kerr. Kerr off the right side, can't get it to go. Crawford is just tackled to the ground and will get a foul. On the floor, good job by Crawford to carve out some space in there. Surprised Kerr wasn't able to finish that one. He's been really good around the rim here early on in the season. He's been one of the lone bright spots for the Devils. Tanner never was a huge contributor over the past few years. He'd come off the bench, he'd give you some rebounding, never really scored a whole lot, but he's had a really good year this year. Playing just almost 30 minutes a game, scoring about 12 points, which scoring has never really been his thing. He's just always been a hard-nosed guy, do all the little things for you, but he's really done a good job and helped the team out this year. White backdoor gets it to go. Good bounce pass from Crawford, 12-8 the score. Short pull-up jumper, no good. Ball's tapped around, brought in by Crawford. Casey has it knocked away, but regains possession. Devils have the size advantage right now with Junis, Chapman, and Green all on the bench. Good drive by Casey. Can't get the short shot to go, and Kerr's going to tip it out of bounds. Bloomfield tried to steal an offensive foul there, and that was just absolutely a flop. Good job by the officials not to bite on that one. 12-8 the score. We're about 7 minutes in here in the first half. Baston with it up top. We got a foul there on White. White's played pretty well here early in the first half. He hasn't scored a ton, but he's been pretty solid. Cameron Hoffman checks into the game for the first time, the redshirt freshman for the Devils. A couple new players on the floor for Bloomfield. Number 3, Dante Julius, along with number 31, Tamir Bennett. Jump shot from McKenneth, no good. White goes up and grabs the rebound. There's been some open outlets for the Devils if they can take advantage of them here. Hoffman has the entry pass knocked away. He did a good job sealing off his defender. Just didn't really get strong with two hands to the pass. Had it knocked away. Job by Hoffman there. Going to be called for an offensive foul. Don't really know about that one. I mean, the defender got there pretty late. He already lost out of bounds. It was going to be Bloomfield's ball regardless, but I'm not sure about the offensive foul call there. Baston off the two-hand bounce pass, cross court, can't knock it down. Casey will bring it up for the Devils. Simon looked to gather into a shot there. The Devils got to find some three-point shooting here from somebody. They just don't do it very well as a team. They only shoot 28% from three, which makes it tough to score in today's age of basketball without being able to shoot threes. But Crawford gets it to go there. Tough contact through the lane. Cuts it to a two-point game. Good job there by the senior forward. McKenneth with it, guarded by Casey. Richardson with it, steps back. Oh, push shot from his chest, can't get it to go. Casey pushes. Good step through move, nice block by Bennett. We're going to go the other way. And a foul on Crawford as Dante Julius will go to the line to shoot two. Tanner Kerr set the check back in. We're going to get a quick timeout on the floor as Joy has picked up a cut there as he is fouled going to. Ball comes into Curry. Casey on the outlet. The Devils have just been reluctant to throw the ball ahead in transition. They're giving away easy opportunities at baskets. Nice backdoor cut. Casey stuck inside with the big guys. Good 2 pump fakes, and he gets it to go. Good job by Patty Casey. Much needed basket there for Usciences. Chapman, who's feeling it from beyond the arc. Good job to chase him off the line there by the Devils. Washington now with the ball. He shoots a deep 3. Knocks it down. Keith Washington knocking down the deep triple. Bloomfield by 10. Crawford works across the lane. Good jump hook. Gets it to go. Soft touch off the front of the rim. Bloomfield races ahead. Good play by Starr. Knocks it loose. Reestablishes himself in bounds. And now the Devils will go the other way. Starr for Kerr. Kerr kicks out Fox. Casey. The Devils' reluctance to shoot 3-pointers has really slowed them down here. Casey had a good look. Didn't want to shoot it. Crawford now caught. Shot clock down to 6. Casey hands off for Fox. Fox for Casey. Somebody's going to have to shoot it. It's going to be Starr. Starr knocks it down. Devils right back in it, down 5 as Starr knocks down the triple. Got 8:20 to play here in the first half. Chapman jumper no good. Casey with the miss. Bounces. Good job by Kerr. Good swim to get it. Baseline. Good drive. Mike Fox with the lay-in, and we'll get a timeout on the floor. Coach Gerald Holmes wants to talk it over. A little 7-0 spurt there from the Devils. Drew a timeout from Bloomfield. 22-19 now. Washington wanted to put an end to that. He can't. Kerr's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Tanner probably got a little lucky there. He's getting a little loose with the ball under his own basket with a couple guys around him, but he didn't really have much of an option. Really couldn't go anywhere with it. Luckily, got hit on the arm. Jahad Lauber picked up the foul. Stars a free run to the basket. Doesn't finish, but Jordan White turning garbage into gold. 22-21. So Lauber, after committing the foul under the basket on the reach, comes down and travels, and he'll quickly exit the game. McKenneth back in, along with Isaiah Richardson. Devils down 1, and now it's a 9-0 run here. Oh, Starr, good job handling that pass. Crawford sealed off his man. Good pass. Starr finds Kerr on the baseline. 23-22 Devils. Crawford did a good job sealing off his man, letting Starr get baseline. Starr a really good find on the bounce pass. The crafty lefty on the baseline bounce. Washington, 2 head fakes and a triple. A good shot there. Keith Washington shouldering the scoring load here with Kayvon Green out of the game. White spins off Washington, frees himself up, finds Kerr along the baseline. Tanner lays it in. Kerr starting to get involved now underneath. The Devils working hard for their baskets down in the low post. That's how this team works. A lot of low post scoring, a lot of 2-point scoring. As we noted earlier, not a great 3-point shooting team, so they're going to have to work hard for their baskets. McKenneth, well, set shot 3-pointer, and he gets it to go. Casey frees himself up for the ball up top. Devils well into the shot clock. It's down to 10. They haven't been able to get into their offense yet. Not a great possession here. Taking a while to get in their offense, and now the ball's stolen. Chapman races and hands off for McKenna, who drives. Lajunas may have gotten away with a little moving screen. Good job by Starr to keep a hand up on Washington, who you know will want to shoot it. High off the glass, left-hand layup good. Woo, Casey. Devils might have got lucky there. Hit across the arm. If it was a clean steal, it would have been an easy basket for Bloomfield. So the Devils get bailed out with a foul there in the backcourt. Both teams will shoot foul shots the rest of the way. 6 fouls apiece. Baston checks back in. Lajunas comes out. Ball comes back to Jordan White. Devils got to do a better job of getting into their offense quicker this possession. Last possession took way too long. It was almost 10 seconds before they even got an initial pass to get everything going. Kerr pumps. Passes to White. Left side, 3, no good. Kerr not going to shoot many jump shots. Thought about taking the elbow jumper. That made the cross-court pass to White. Chapman's jumper off, rebounded by Casey. Tipped out of bounds by McKenneth, who goes up into the 4th row. 30-25 the score in favor of the visiting Bears. Inbound comes to Starr. Starr guarded by Washington. Washington applies some pressure on the ball before releasing Starr into the front court. Ball goes inside the Kerr. Kerr finds a cutting White. White short floater, good. Good ball movement there. Nice cut away from the ball. Jordan White. Devils within 3 as we approach the final 4 minutes of the first half. Washington off the dribble. Step back, 3-pointer. No good. Off back iron, rebounded by Crawford. Definitely a shot that if you're Usciences, you'll be happy with. White, 3-pointer from the corner. Way, way, way high off the backboard. No good. That one was a little rush, little sped up. Washington behind the back. Drops it off for the cutting Baston. Nice play there by Keith Washington, the senior guard from Frankford High School, Philadelphia, PA. Back home. Casey tries a little fancy passing of his own, throws it out of bounds. Keith Washington with 12 points here in the first half. 12 of the 32 for Bloomfield. Devils down 5. Want to close out this half strong, stay in this game before we start the second half. Kerr got caught sleeping, watching the ball. Up top. A little backdoor cut for the layup. We'll get a timeout. Brandon Starr with the ball out of the timeout. 3 minutes to go. Devils trail by 7. Got to get something going here at the end of the half. Don't want this one to get away. Kerr bluffed a 3. Fox dribbles, picks up his dribble, finds a cutting Casey. Kerr jumps, leaves his feet, kicks for Starr. Nice pump fake. Starr, another pump fake. Gets inside the Casey. Someone's going to have to get a shot up. It's going to be Starr. It's an air ball. I'm not sure he got it off in time anyway. So a 30-second possession ends in a turnover for the Devils. Washington stared down a triple, took another deep one, went around and out, no good. Starr fakes, drives, hands off Crawford. Whoa, late bump there. That could have been an N1. It could have been a little cheap N1 opportunity for Crawford. Whistle stays silent. Brendan gets the lap to go. Devils needed that 5-point game. 3-pointer off the right side, good. Isaiah Richardson knocks it down. Devils lost him there. Star throws ahead to Fox. Fox has a clean run. No whistle there as he's bumped for the layup. Can't get the left-handed layup to go. Richardson fakes, gets inside, kicks. Baston no good. That was a little Aussie to Aussie action there in the corner. Baston couldn't get the three to go. Crawford with it, elbow jumper, long no good. Good work by Kerr, kicks Star. 3-pointer Brandon Star, around and out no good. Kerr on the rebound. How about a little end one plus the foul on the floor? That foul could have been simultaneous with Kerr going up. Devils could steal a little three-point play here. A little discussion here from the officials. They're going to count the basket. So it'll be Crawford going to the line, count Kerr's layup. Good officiating there. Good job by the officials to come together and talk that one up. They're calling the foul after the shot, so Crawford's going to get two. He gets the first. This could be big time here for the Devils. They could pick up 4 points on this possession. Simon checks in for Usciences. Devils ball underneath. 4 points plus the ball here. Could really turn this thing around for the close of the first half. Crawford with it. Drives across the lane. Gets inside. Easy layup. Good. McKenneth had no shot. The small 5'10 guard on the big Crawford driving. The Devils just picked up a 6-point possession. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. Chapman pushes himself free, takes a step-back three-pointer. Again, he hit 2 threes early, but he's a 27% three-point shooter, so you'll definitely let him settle for that, a step-back three. Pretty bad possession there from Bloomfield. Good pass from Starr. Crawford gets inside, draws the foul, and will go back to the line. Nice couple possessions here for the Devils. Crawford able to carve out some space inside. There was a good underhand scoop pass from Brandon Starr. 2 shots for Crawford. It's the second foul on Ben Baston. First foul shot, no good. Crawford splits the pair. Devils trail by 1 with a minute to play here in the first half. Chapman drives, left his feet, got lucky there, was able to get rid of that one, kick it out. Good defensive possession here for the Devils. Shot clock down to 10. Washington probing, gets inside, nothing there. And they're going to call Crawford for a foul on the floor. It's just not a very good call. It'll be Crawford's second. Don't know if I really agree with that one, but the call's the call. coming out of the half. Bloomfield with the ball. It's a three-pointer from the left side. No good. Tipped around. Going to be Devils' ball. Lajunas couldn't handle it. It was Kevon Green getting a three-point shot up to get things started. Trying to get reacclimated for the game. Sat for just about a full 16 minutes in the first half. The leading scorer for Bloomfield. So could be a different second half here if he can stay in the game for the Bears. He averages almost 19 a game. Can't get that one to go is Starr. Ball starting to head to Washington. He's going to pull a three in transition. That's almost never a good shot unless you're the Golden State Warriors. But that ball gets tipped in by Lajunas. A lot of backcourt pressure. Casey creates a little bit of space now. Washington led all scorers in the first half with 14 points. Rich Chapman had 10 for Bloomfield. Crawford inside. Kerr inside. Fox is going to get called for a foul running back up the floor. Crawford led the Devils with 11 points. Kerr had 10. Coach Dave Pauly receives a bench warning for arguing that last call. 41-38 the score in favor of Bloomfield. Chapman caught on the baseline, kicks for Washington. Comes back to Chapman. Chapman fakes. May shuffled his feet. Gets inside the Lajunas. He's buried under the hoop, and he loses out of bounds. Nobody on Kerr, who catches the ball right about the half-court line. Hands off for Casey. Devils look to get into their offense. Trailing by 3 here as we start the second half. Just about 2 minutes in. Fox hands off Starr. Gets inside. Not really sure why Washington came out so hard to contest that. I don't think Starr was going to shoot that three. He was well beyond the three-point line. Crawford, turnaround, no good. Tip free by Kerr, out of bounds. Not a good possession for the Devils. Haven't really got a good look here to start things off. Devils definitely got to do a better job of getting into the flow of their offense. Washington dribble drives, gets in the lane, a lot of contact. Good job by Kerr to go straight up. Stay away from a foul there on Washington. Not a good entry pass there as that ball stolen by Bloomfield. A lot of mistakes here early coming out of the locker room for the Devils. Washington dribbles, throws inside. Lajunas works on Kerr. Backs him in, kicks. Good closeout by Casey. Dump off for Chapman. Now he'll work on Crawford across the lane. His layup no good. Kerr taps it free. Lajunas comes up with it. Good job by Tanner going straight up. A little fadeaway jumper goes for Matt Lajunas. 3 minutes in to the second half. Spill in a little short 4-0 spurt for Bloomfield as they now lead by 5. It was a 1-point game at the break. Kerr with it, gets down the lane. How you missed that, I'm just not really sure. That ball was literally about to go in the basket before it was knocked away by Lajunas, and no goaltend is called. Crawford knocks down the jumper. Devils get their basket regardless, but you just can't miss that call. You got 3 officials on the floor. The ball was literally on the rim almost as Lajunas knocked it out of bounds. Washington with it. 2 jab steps. Dribbles into a step back. He wants to shoot. He's going to shoot. And he may as well shoot it. He's got 17. Really nothing you can do to defend that. I mean, couple jab steps, a dribble step back. Can't really defend it much better than they did. It's just a good shot from Keith Washington. He's feeling it today. He's got 17 working in his hometown of Philadelphia. Crawford, elbow jumper, gets it to go. Brendan Crawford heating up a little bit. He's got 15. Devils down 4. He's above his season average of 10.5 per game. Casey hasn't really been able to get going. Washington banks it in. I mean, you'll let him take that shot any day of the week. It's a 35-foot three-pointer that he banks in. Good backdoor cut by Fox. Left it short. He's going to be run over. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's a nice backdoor cut by Fox. Definitely he probably felt the defender coming over. Just rushed to flip it up. Left it off the bottom of the rim. Fox gets the first to go, 49-43. Sub at the table is Jordan White. He's coming in for Fox. Fox intelligently misses the second so he can stay in the game. 49-43 the score. Washington just lets one fly. I mean, I know he's shooting well, but I don't know about that one. Casey back for Crawford. Crawford hands off Starr. Starr thought about it, but Washington closed out on him. Kerr gets it. Foul line jumper. Hesitant on that. Shot clock down to 10. Starr inside for Kerr. Through the contact, no good. Tanner should have just shot. Nice play, Starr. Oh, and he's on the sideline. Almost with a nifty steal and save there. It was Brandon Starr. He's out of bounds. We'll get the sub now, White for Fox. Offensive foul there. I believe it's going to be on McKenneth. It will be. It's the second for Bloomfield. Starr going to have to work to get it across. He does. Goes to Kerr. Kerr dribble handoff back for Starr. Starr's cut off on the drive. He gets it to White. White drives in. Finds Kerr on the baseline. Ball comes back out to White. Shot clock down to 10. Good defensive possession from Bloomfield. Good drive by Crawford. Throws up the runner. Can't get to go, but he's fouled from behind. Good job to get inside the lane there. Crawford putting together a nice game here. He's got 15 points to go along with 9 rebounds and 3 assists. So Crawford grabs his next board. He'll have a nice double-double here. 4 or 5 now from the stripe is Crawford. Crawford not the best foul shooter, but he's putting together a nice little game from the line. Gets them both. Devils as a team doing a good job. 8 of 10 from the stripe, taking advantage of their free throws. Good play by Starr. He actually tried to save it off Washington. Threw it hard at his feet. He missed him, but he threw it right to Kerr. So the Devils get a big steal there, steal possession. Casey comes up with the loose ball. Bodies all over the floor, and that's going to be a charge on Patty Casey. Starr just got absolutely blown up on a dribble handoff, knocked to the ground. Whistle stays silent, and then Casey's called for the charge. Just not really sure about that. But the ball will go the other way. It's Patty's first. Rodman will check back in the game. Devils trail by 4. 13:40 remains. Green with it off the right side. He's guarded by White. He drives. White probably got away with a foul there on the floor. He had his arms all over Kevon Green. White will dribble, stop. He's got a little bit sped up there. Finds Crawford on the cut. Crawford, left-hand layup. Gets it to go. Give Brendan 19 here today. Brendan now at second on the day. Washington still leads all scorers at 20. Washington will call the time. And we're back here out of the timeout. Devils trail 49-47. McKenneth with the ball up top. Chapman with it, guarded by Crawford. Chapman, a real big body, just has not played down low at all today. Nice job there by Lajunas to go with the left-hand baby hook. Little full court ball pressure here. White mishandles it. Regains control. Finds Kerr off the elbow. Hands off. White drives. He lost control again. That's going to stay with the Devils as Chapman knocked it out of bounds. White dribbles, flips back. Star, three-pointer, no good. Kerr tried to tip it loose. Lajunas comes up with the rebound. Another three-pointer from Chapman. Off the mark. Again, if you're Usciences, you'll settle for Chapman, who's a sub-30% three-point shooter, letting them fly early in the shot clock. He knocked down his first two. Rodman has it knocked away. Probably the best thing for the Devils is Chapman knocked out his first two because he's gained a lot of confidence from downtown. He's missed his next three. Chapman called for the foul there. Got the little hook on the hip as Crawford tried to post him up. It's the third on Chapman, the fourth on Bloomfield. We're going to get a sub. Baston comes back in. It's his first appearance in the second half. After about 8 minutes, he comes into the game. Handoff for Crawford on the inbound. Step back, mid-range jumper. Crawford has the feel for the mid-range jumper today. Give him 21 points. Devils down 2. Washington drives. Devils kind of picked each other off there, got a little confused. And it was an easy lay-in for Lajunas. Lajunas has done a nice job in there. He's got 9 points. He's done a nice job down in the low post. Good job by White. They ran the double at him. Star, no good. Rodman tips it free. Good job by him to break that rebound free. Devils are going to have to knock down a couple shots from beyond the arc. Not a great entry pass there, but Crawford's able to gather it. He drives. He works. Contact. Gets it to go. Crawford with 23. He's feeling it right now. He worked through a ton of contact there to get that one to go. Devils trail by 2. Washington drives. Good job by Star. Good job by Rodman. They double the ball away from him. Swing to McKenneth. He didn't want to shoot. Lajunas will shoot. He knocks down the triple. He's a very good three-point shooter at 43%. He doesn't take a ton of them, but he shoots them at a high percentage. White turns his back. He dribbles. He gets to the foul line. He's cut off. Hands off for Rodman. Shot clock to 10. Kerr screens for him. Tries to roll. Nothing there. He gets across the lane. He kicks. Star, step back. Going to have to let it go. Got it. Brandon Star on the step back triple. Little James Harden-esque move right there. Devils double the ball out of the hands of Washington again. They give up the three to McKenneth. They're willing to let it go. He misses. Crawford brings in the board. He's got a double-double. Give him 23 and 10 on the day. Starr on the back door, hands off White, 2-point jumper short. Crawford again. Crawford going to get called for the offensive foul, and there just was not a lot of contact there at all. Rodman and White check out. Fox and Casey come in. Devils down 2. It's the third on Crawford. He's going to have to be careful now at 9 minutes to go, especially being the leading scorer for the Devils today at 23 points. Oh, Tanner Kerr says no way. A whole backdoor action, and Tanner was having none of it. Sent that one right on out. Fox gets good position. He just can't get it to go. He put it up pretty soft off the backboard. Just caught a weird part of the rim. Couldn't get the layup to go. Lajunas, good deep position. Passes off for Chapman. Chapman back for Lajunas, who left it short. Chapman has been really reluctant to try to score from inside. He's a big body forward. Not really sure why I didn't go up with it. Went right back to Lajunas, who kind of just rushed it. Threw it up kind of quickly. Casey picks up his dribble. He's in no man's land. Crawford, jumper. Ooh, around and out, no good. Brendan thought they got him on the arm. Nobody gets back. Easy layup there. Devils trail by 4, just about the 8-minute mark here in the game. Starr works. Comes back to Casey. Casey going to get called for the travel as he tries to step through. (58-54) our score. Washington drives. His layup no good. Ball's tipped around, brought in by Chapman. His miss is rebounded by Crawford after Casey tipped it free. And Starr's going to be fouled. He might have got bailed out there. Came to the jump stop, which wasn't the problem. It was after that. He had nowhere to go. His momentum was carrying him forward. And he was fouled on the way up, so we'll shoot 2. It's the second foul on Tariq McKenneth. Starr gets the first to go. He's got 9 points. So if he can get the second, he'll be the third Devil in double figures. Crawford with 23 points. Tanner Kerr has 10. Starr with 9. And he does. 58-56. Only one player in double figures right now. Or, I'm sorry, 2 in double figures for Bloomfield. Washington is 20 and Chapman is 10. Lajuna's right on the border. He's got 9. The Bears have 4 guys averaging double-digit points per game this year. Nice little 1-foot jumper there from Chapman coming across the lane. A little fadeaway. Nice touch. Gets that one to go. White up the floor. Working on Green. Good defense from him, and he's going to knock that one out of bounds. Good defense there from Kevon Green. He hasn't scored a ton, putting together a little defensive effort now with 6:59 to go. Casey set the inbound. Comes in the Starr. Shot clock down to 10. Starr takes the dribble handoff. He takes the jumper, no good. Casey knocked the miss free. Looked like he dropped it out of bounds, but they give the ball to the Devils. So Usciences will keep possession. Inbound comes to Crawford. He's been the hot hand. He gets the screen from Kerr. Dumps it into him. Tanner's knocked down from behind. Sure, he's had plenty of them over time playing in the backyard with his older brothers, Wes and Garrett, 2 players who really contributed a ton to the program here at Usciences. Patty will throw the ball in underneath. We'll get a sub. Number 20, Jihad Lauber checks in. 16 fouls here for Bloomfield, so the Devils will shoot foul shots the rest of the way. Kerr comes up with the miss, jumps down for Casey. Patty does an excellent job in there with the bigger players, using his pump fake and using his body. Not a huge guy, not super strong, but he just bounces off guys, uses the pump fakes, gets it to go. Devils hanging around, down 2. Washington three-pointer off the mark. Casey goes up, grabs the miss. Devils could tie with a 2, go ahead with a 3. Casey gets down the lane, he kicks, it's going to be a 3. It's from Starr, and it's good. Starr with 13, Devils by 1. Washington looks to race the other way. He wants to match that. Dribbles through, runner. He's going to be fouled. Starr called for the foul. Not a ton of contact there, but it'll send Keith Washington to the line. Washington gets the first. We're all knotted up at 61. We have 5:57 to play. Second one, no good. So we're going to be all knotted up as we go into this last 6 minutes of play. Both Devils will shoot foul shots as there's 16 fouls on Bloomfield. Usciences has 4 fouls. Nobody really in quote-unquote foul trouble here. Crawford has 3, so he has to be careful. He doesn't want to pick up his 4th anytime soon. Ball goes in the Kerr. He hands off for Starr. Starr crosses over to get back towards the middle. He's cut off by Washington. Shot clock down to 8. Crawford's going to have to get this one up. He has it knocked away from him a couple times. It's going to go the other way. They throw ahead Washington. Washington has Lejunas with him. He hands off to him. Lejunas went up and dunks it. He almost lost the ball on the way up, but he got it to go. 63-61. Outlet thrown. Casey knocks it free. Nice play by him. Patty Casey, like a free safety. Going back and knocking that one free. We're going to get a out of the timeout. Patty Casey with the ball. Devils down 2, 5 minutes to play. Kerr is able to regain the pass after it's knocked away, and then Lejunas steals it again, but then White steals his pass. Throws up the runner, no good as the shot clock was going to run out. Crazy possession there. Devils still down 2. Washington with it up top. That's got to be a travel. No walk called. Luckily, the ball didn't go in. Starr gets it and pushes the other way. Big gather from Brandon Starr plus the foul. A huge gather just about in front of the three-point line. Starr goes up, works through the contact, gets it to go, and he'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. Brandon Starr now at 15 points. Looking to make it 16 and give his Devils the lead. Shot goes down. Starr putting together a nice game. He's got 16. He's trailing Crawford, who leads the team with 23. Devils by 1 here in our last 4 minutes of the game. Washington, good job. Devils actually triple team him. The ball goes into McKenneth. He can't get it to go. Kerr clipped Lauber. They're going to Actually, they're going to give McKenneth the shots. I didn't think Kerr got McKenneth at all. I thought he just missed the layup, and Tanner got Lauber on the rebound on the arm. But they give McKenneth the shots. He gets the first. (65-64) now in favor of Bloomfield. Devils down one. White with it. Finds Crawford off the elbow. Hands off for White. Jordan White, three-pointer. Short front rim, no good. Wasn't a bad look. Left it just a tad short. Devils need a good defensive possession here. They have one foul to give here over the last 3:18. Washington gets in the lane. Shuffled his feet again. No walk called. McKenneth works the baseline. Hands for Lajunas, and he's going to get called for the walk. It's only the third one in the last two possessions. They finally got one right. With 3:09 remaining, Devils trail by one. Keith Washington's putting together an excellent offensive game, but he's getting 4 steps on each possession, so it's a little easier to get to the basket. Starr with it off the left side. We go under 3 minutes. He's got a wide open Kerr underneath. Kerr catches, misses the bunny. Crawford comes up with it. He can't get it to go, and McKenneth comes up with the miss. Tanner, an easy layup. Just left it too strong. He might have been better off just going up with it on the alley-oop attempt on the little layup. Lajunas inside. He's going to get hit from behind. He'll go to the line. He was probably bumped from behind. The referee on the baseline couldn't see it. It's 4 on Crawford. The referee on the baseline kept his whistle silent. He must not have been able to see the contact. The official behind the play was able to see Crawford bump Lajunas from behind. There's definitely contact there. And Lajunas gets the first foul shot to go, extends the lead to 2. Casey leaves his floater long. Tough miss there for the Devils. That was an easy look for Casey down the lane. He just rushed it a little bit. Down 3 now. Just about 2 minutes to go. Washington with it. Finds Lajunas underneath. It's an easy layup. Devils down 5. We're going to get a timeout. 150. Out of the timeout, the Devils desperately need a basket here, down by 5. Can't have another empty possession here late in the game. Crawford with it. Hands off. They get a good look. It's Starr for 3, and it's good. 69-67. Brandon Starr knocks down the triple. Give them 19 points. Devils down 2. They need to stop. It's Washington up top. He tries to fire a pass inside to Lajunas. It's stolen by Tanner Kerr. Casey with the ball. He's being guarded by Washington. He uses the Kerr screen to free himself up. Washington playing very tough on-ball defense. The ball comes into Crawford. Crawford fakes 2 handoffs. He gets it back to Starr. Starr's feeling it. Passes up the step-back 3. Probably a good decision. Shot clock down to 7. Devils got to go. He gets it to Kerr. Shot clock running down. Casey is going to have to work himself free. It's a 3-point heave. No good. It doesn't catch the rim. It'll be a shot clock violation with exactly 1 minute to go. A good defensive possession from Bloomfield. The Devils weren't able to shake anything free. Trailing by 2 with exactly a minute to go. The Devils play a good defensive possession here and get a stop. They might be able to get 2 possessions for 1 over the last 30 to 40 seconds. It's Washington up top. He crosses over on Starr. They double him. Good job by Casey. They force the ball to Lajunas. He dribbles. He kicks. Green fakes. It's in the lane. Runner. And it's going to be a charge. Casey steps in. Takes the charge. A big call there. Probably could have gone either way. The officials side with the home team. They call the charge. 34.9. So the Devils are going to have to get a good look now. White with the ball. Devils will probably go pretty early, so if they miss, they have time to foul. White has it knocked away from him. He gets it to Crawford. Crawford hangs back to White. White drives. And it's going to be a charge the other way. Lajunas steps in, takes the charge. A nice job by him. White going full speed ahead, was not able to avoid the contact. 21.3 remaining. The foul put them on the line. The Devils can try to force a 10-second violation. They're going to foul Green. I'm sorry, they're going to foul Chapman. They'll send Chapman to the line. Chapman only 50% from the line this year. He's only shot 16 attempts. He's made 8. Chapman to the line. Like I said, only a 50% shooter. A miss here would be huge for the Devils. And it's no good. It's rebounded by Crawford. 18 seconds to go. It's a handoff for Casey. Casey brings the ball up the floor. Casey with it. He works on McKenna. He takes the pull-up jumper. It's good! With 6 seconds remaining, Casey knocks down the jumper. Here comes Washington. 3, 2, the crossover. The runner. He loses it out of bounds. And they're going to wave off the half, or the game, I should say, will go to overtime here in the Bobby Morgan Arena. 69-69. Lajunas wins the tip. Chapman raises up the court. Finds Lajunas inside. Defensive breakdown. 71-69 Bloomfield. Patty Casey's been quiet all day. Hasn't been able to shake free. Just at the right time, find himself open at the foul line to tie the game. Casey feeling it, left it a little long back off the backboard. Couldn't get the bank to go. McKenneth with it up top. Throws inside. Lajunas has been the go-to guy out of the post. He has it knocked away from him. Casey tries to double it. They throw all the way back to Washington. He eyes one up. Throws back to Lajunas. Nice pass. Back to McKenneth for 3. No good. Brought in by Casey. He's got a full head of steam going. He'll slow it down as he was 1-on-3. He gets into the lane and he'll pull it back out. Smart play there by Patty. Devils will set up their offense. Starr drives. They say he's straight up was Lajunas, but Kerr gets the offensive rebound. New possession for the Devils. Starr fakes the step back. He goes into Crawford. Crawford works. Goes over his shoulder, off the backboard. Nice move. Brendan Crawford, very under control, very confident. You could see his eyes go right to the box on the backboard. Put that one down. 71 all. I'll tell you what, at the end of regulation there, I thought Washington on multiple occasions was going to take a pull-up 3, and he kept dribbling, and I thought the time was going to run out. He just kept getting to the basket, got himself a good look. Green's 3, no good. Tip free, brought in by Crawford. Casey goes the other way. He pushes. He's got Starr wide open in the corner. He finds him. The 3, short, no good. It's going to go the other way. McKenneth to Chapman. Chapman, slow hesitation dribble, short two, knocks it down. Rich Chapman, who was not able to ice the game at the end of regulation with foul shots, puts his team up 2. McKenna may got away with a reach there. The fouls do not reset as you go to overtime, so both teams in the bonus. Kerr gets it, top the key. And he's going to get bailed out by a foul in the arm. There could have been a couple fouls up top as Casey was bumped multiple times. But Tanner Kerr will go to the line and shoot the front end of a 1-1. It's the 9th foul on Bloomfield, so it'll be double bonus the rest of the way. It's the 4th foul on Green. Kerr misses the front end. Green drives, loses it. McKenna has it, regains it. They swing it. Chapman, mid-range jumper, good. Chapman's been money from that mid-range jump shot area on the floor. Devils trail by 4. Jordan White, three-pointer, good. Give him 9 points. Devils down 1. Minute 30 remaining. Devils need to stop. A nice slip there by Lejunas. He's been tough to handle for the Devils inside. Casey, open 3. Strong there, good. Star on the follow, gets it to go. Devils down 1 again. Looking for a stop. Washington races up and slows it down. He's calling for some space, wants a little isolation. The screen and roll with him and Lejunas has been good. The go-to recently. He gets in the lane, cut off, fires for McKenna. It's off his hands, out of bounds to the Devils. 53 seconds remaining. Devils could go for a little 2-for-1 opportunity here. Try to get a tie, a stop, and a win. White will walk the ball up the floor. Trailing by 1. A made basket will give them the lead. And Starr's going to be knocked down, going to the rim. He'll shoot 2 shots. With a double bonus in effect. Brandon Starr will shoot 2 shots. He's got 21 points in the game. He's catching up to his teammate Crawford. Crawford leading the Devils at 25. Starr stares down the first one, gets it to go. Second one rattles around, no good. Whether it went in or not, the Devils will still need a stop anyway. So now a stop and a score, and we'll get a timeout from Bloomfield. 32.9 remaining. 9 seconds separating the clocks. We're all knotted up at 77. Devils need a stop. Bears need a score. It's a dribble handoff for Washington. He tries to turn the corner. Star cuts him off. It's a kick. It's a foul on the floor. I just don't know about that at this time of the game. It's going to send number 21, Kevon Green, to the line. The best player for Bloomfield goes to the line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. And it's good. Bears take the lead 78-77. Green may have gotten away with shuffling his feet before the foul was called on the up fake. Makes them both. Devils down 2. White with it to Casey. 19 remaining. Casey brings the ball into the front court. Ball goes to Crawford. It's knocked free, and we're going to get a foul that'll send Crawford to the line to shoot 2. Tough pass there, turned into a ton of traffic by Casey. Crawford did an excellent job of stepping to it to make it a tough steal. Draws the foul. Crawford needs them both to tie this game up. If he misses one, they need an immediate foul. Green fouls out, so that's a good sign for the Devils. Even though he hasn't scored a ton today, he's their leading scorer. Crawford with 25 points, and he needs to get to 27 here. Misses the first. Needs to get the second here. Second one rattles around. Devils got a foul now off the inbound. They can try to get a steal. It's thrown ahead. It's Julius, who hasn't played a lot today. They go to Lajunas. He dunks it. Devils down 3. He might have been better off trying to kill some clock. It's going to get the Devils a look. Casey with it. He races up the floor. He uses a curve screen. He gets around. He's going to get a look. He fakes. He gets it off at the buzzer. No good.